Hey guys, it's Michael, and I have finished week 1 of my marathon training plan, and it is now week 2, and I thought I would tell you guys a little bit about how week 1 went, how I was feeling during week 1, things that happened, all that kind of stuff. So, starting with the beginning of the week went really well. I was still back at home, so I was running, and that was it, pretty much. So it went really well for that part of the week, and then I did just easy exercises. I'm looking over here because my Garmin is up. So I have the first different kind of exercise that I did was an interval training, which was 10 minutes running at an easy pace, and then after that I did 5 minutes at a hard pace as fast as I could go, and then I did a 60-second rest, and then I would do that, repeating it 5 times, and then once I was finished I had a 10-minute recovery part to that run. And so it was a little different. I'd never done intervals before, and it was really challenging, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, and I thought this is going to help me with speed and doing all that kind of stuff. So it was a really good workout. Then later that week, I did a threshold run, which was different, and I did it on treadmill, but it was where you did 15 minutes of easy pace, then you had 15 minutes of a hard threshold pace where I was running a lot faster, and then 15 minutes of easy paced again. And so that was a really interesting run, and I think that went well. Then we get into later in the week, and I don't know what it was, but I had a run in the morning. I had gotten up early for it. I did it. It was fine. It went well. Then I had a second run planned for the day, and I was looking forward to it. I planned it out. I did everything, and when I got to doing the run, I was prepared. I was like, okay, let's go do it. And so I get there, and I start running, and I did a 10-minute warm-up, and then I was supposed to start a 40-minute varied pace kind of thing where I'd speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. That didn't quite happen. I got to my second mile of that run, and my pace went up a little bit, so I was like, okay, but it didn't go up that much. And I was like, that's fine. So I'm going to try to go faster. And I hit the next mile, and I'm looking at my watch, and I'm like, why am I not going any faster? I'm not varying my pace. I'm actually going slower now. I'm back to where I was doing the easy pace. And I was getting a little frustrated. I'm like, why am I not speeding up? I feel like I'm speeding up. I feel like I'm putting more effort in. What's going on? So that really frustrated me. And then I'm continuing through this workout, and I'm not speeding up, and I'm trying to run faster, and it's not going faster. It's going maybe 5 seconds per mile faster, nothing, no big change or anything. And so I've decided, I got halfway through the workout, and I'm like, okay, this is not working. Something is wrong. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting frustrated because I'm not working right. So that run changed a little bit of my, not my thoughts, but I was upset during the run. And I know that no run is a bad run. You do not have bad runs. Every run is a good run. I've learned from this run what I need to do better, what I need to work on, but it wasn't bad because I put in the effort, I put in the mileage, and I put in the time. So that, no matter what, if you're a runner or if you work out, you do not have bad workouts. If you're working out, you're working out. You may need to work on things to progress, but it's never bad. So I was just frustrated in that moment. And then the next day, I had my long run, which is supposed to be at an easy pace. And I'm thinking, okay, that's fine. I'm going to go out. We'll do it again. And I'm in the same location. I'm running, and again, I'm getting frustrated. And this is at the end of my week. So I think that it's just that I look back at my running. I look back at where I was at like a 7:30 per mile pace and realize that I'm not there anymore. And it's just because I had all these weeks where I was busy or I had school stuff and all this stuff that I made as an excuse to not run as much. And skipping, this is why you can't skip, and why people who don't run maybe don't get why we run so much. It's you can't skip. You skip a week, you're screwed, because you lose it. You backtrack, and you don't want to do that. But I thought I would say a couple facts, little statistics that I had this week. So I had 8 runs this week, and I went for a distance of 41.51 miles, which is a lot. That's like at the extreme end of my training. For my first marathon, I was running probably an average of 25 to 30-ish miles a week, and my big run weeks may have gotten to 40. 40 for the first week of my marathon training is a lot of running. So, and then I thought I would tell you guys the time. So I spent 6 hours and 22 minutes and 25 seconds running this week, which is a lot. So maybe my pace wasn't good for those last couple of workouts because my legs aren't used to doing all this running. I'm not used to getting up to these huge miles. And so I think that was more it, and it's more of like I need to focus on my body and focus on like, okay, my legs were tired, so I'm not going to go as fast. I haven't built up those muscles or used them in this kind of extreme training that I'm doing. So I have to understand that it's only week 1. I have 15 more weeks to get better at it. And it wasn't a bad week. I did a lot in this week, and I did it really well, and I didn't miss any exercises. And I think that's the most important thing. So going into week 2, I'm really excited. I'm excited to see how I'm going to do all these runs. I have 7 this week, so that's 1 less. And I think it's just 1 less of the easier runs. So I think I'll still be in somewhere in that 40-ish mile range. We'll see. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it went well, and I thought I'd update you guys on it. And if you guys have any questions on what I'm doing, you can leave a comment below, and I will try to answer it as quickly as possible. And yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Later.